So yesterday we were introduced to graphing values on a number line. We started from a foundation of numbers that we worked with on a regular basis, which is positive numbers. Today we're going to gain experience with negative numbers and graphing. So the number line is centered around the number 0. So 0 represents the center of a number line. And because of this, we have to consider values on the other side of 0 as negatives. So when you're looking at this, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it goes 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, and negative 10. So the count still works the same, but it is a mirror image of the numbers way that we usually count. So all it is that's 3 away from in the negative direction, that's 3 away in the positive direction. It's the same distance from 0, but again, if you're going that way, it's negative. The key thing to remember is that it doesn't go negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, because that's actually backwards. Negative 1 is closer to 0, negative 2 is closer to 0 than negative 3, and so on and so forth. And the bigger the number, the further you are going to the left. Typically values could be labeled or will be labeled so you can use them to figure out where you are. So just kind of look at the following examples real fast and let's see what we got. What is this asking for? Oh, I know what this is. So you could, for example, have this here. And in this situation, like I said, you want to count. So you know you're getting to 10, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not counting by 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So obviously this is counting by 2s. And you're going to see things that have different scales. And again, you don't really need to label them, but you just need to make sure you know what you're counting by. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nope. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this is obviously counting by 5s. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Usually you are going to count by 1s or 2s or 5s or 10s. Sometimes you get up to 50s. Sometimes you get up to 100s. It just depends on what your graph is. But again, those are the usual numbers that you count by. You won't usually see anything counting by 3s or 7s or 9s. But again, the scales of a number line are adjusted to fit more values into view. See if you can determine the scales on the next two number lines. So pause the video just for a second, see if you can figure it out, and let's go from there. If you did pause it, then you should have saw that this is actually, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, nope, this is where multiples come in, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. This is actually counting by 3s. This here, that's just 1, that's 0.5. To me, I think that's 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Yep, this is counting by 0.1. So whereas that's counting by 3s, it's counting by 0.1 because there are things where you actually need to zoom in and see numbers inside of 1 instead of just counting up high numbers and doing that. So now that we have a solid introduction, let's look at what we'll be expected to do on today's work. Again, this is generally what we want to know how to do, but the MathXL is going to go the other way. So you'll be typically asked to graph a number on a number line. So negative 6 means I need to start at 0 and go negative direction 6 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your negative 6. If you're asked to graph the value 1 on a number line, that's positive, so we move in a positive direction. If you're asked to graph the value negative 9, that's in the negative direction. Notice how we always start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And notice how when I count the negatives, I don't say negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. That's a lot of words and kind of confuses you. As long as you know you're going to the negative, just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and everything tends to work out. So the MathXL itself is going to simply ask you what value is being graphed, and so again you'll need to recognize that this is in the negative range, and then you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's negative 7. You'll need to recognize this is in the positive area, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 8. You could even do it as you get better and recognize that since that's a 5, you could just go 5, 6, 7, 8 and go from there, since you know you're counting by 1s. And then this is 1, but it's not 1, it's actually negative 1 because we moved to the negative side of what's going on there. Again, you are going to see problems pertaining to multiples on your homework. This is to help you develop the skill of counting by different amounts. So just make sure that you make the most out of that. So looking at that again, list the first 10 multiples of 4. That'll be 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. times 4 is 16, times 5 I know is 20, then 24 because it adds 4, then 28 because 4 plus 4 is 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. And 4 times 10 is 40. First 10 multiples of 7 is 7. Then times 2 is 14. Times 3, 21. Times 4, 28. Times 5 is 35. Times 6 is 42. Times 7 is 49. Times 8 is 56. Times 9 is 63, and times 10 is 70. Again, notice how I even have to think going through that on my own. So it's not like, and I probably could go the other way, but you have to think through this, and that's again what it's about. Again, I recommend that you take advantage of this opportunity to knock out the material and prepare for the upcoming assessments. Again, be sure to ask for help when you need it. Good luck, and I will talk to you later.